It's a Blue Raider game day, and the Blue Raider Network is on the air. Today's MTSU women's basketball game is just 30 minutes away, and the Blue Raider game day coverage begins with countdown to tip-off. Countdown to Tip-Off is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
It's a new year, 2025, and for the Lady Raiders, they hope it's a new beginning. Conference USA play begins tonight here in Murfreesboro as the Lady Raiders of Middle Tennessee host the Panthers of Florida International University. I'm Joe Fisher. Happy New Year to you. Hope you had a great new year, a safe new year, and ready to get this one started with a win, hopefully tonight in Murphy Center. I'm surprised we knew where Murphy Center was. It's been so long since we have been here. In fact, we have played one game in this building in almost the last 2 months. It's been a tremendous road trip, but now ready for conference play. My good friend Kyle Turnham, good to see you, man. It's been forever.
Nice to be back.
Now, good to see you. This is a team, I've heard the phrase, looking for its identity, trying to find itself, all those things. It's time for that to happen now.
It absolutely is, and I think that, as you were talking about 2025 and it being a new year and turning a page and all of those phrases, the one thing that we do is win conference titles. And that's where this team has to start tonight, sending a message that the preseason, if you will, the scrimmage games,
right,
if you will, are over with, and now it is time to unleash the beast. And that's what this team has got to do tonight, is put the pedal to the metal and send the message across Conference USA. We may come in 8-5, but we're going to leave 9-5, 1-0 with a dominant win.
Well, it should be noted, very difficult pre-conference schedule.
Absolutely.
I mean, 3 nationally
especially
ranked
on
teams.
the road.
Yeah, all on the road.
Yep.
All 3 of those nationally ranked teams. 8-5 overall. But remember last year, you do, I know, Kyle, they got to this point, they were 10-4.
Yeah.
Won 20 in a row.
Yeah, and I think that's sort of the point, is that this team relishes this time of year like no other. And they know how to win in Conference USA play. At the end of the day, Conference USA knows who the Lady Raiders are.
Right.
That being said, we are still working out some kinks, if you will, still trying to fine-tune some things. And I'm going to harp on a couple of words: consistency in terms of not just productivity but effort, and just chemistry. Get our chemistry right. And people, accept your role and perform in your role. No more, no less. And that's where the consistency comes back into play. Be that player that we can count on every single night to give a great effort and produce.
FIU 4-7 on the season. They've had injury issues, but they were one of the top 3 teams picked in the preseason polls, so should be a good one tonight. With nearly 200 majors and concentrations for undergrads, more than 100 graduate programs, Middle Tennessee State University has something for everyone, including more than 50 online degrees. You want a high-quality, affordable education? Well, it's not too late to apply. Learn more at mtsu.edu. Back with more. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
Earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Deb Insel, and I can help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Let's take a look now at the teams around the conference, brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites Murfreesboro. Old-fashioned Southern hospitality and contemporary comfort at a great rate, located at 325 North Thompson Lane in Murfreesboro. Kyle, it's week one. I mean, it's January 2nd, but a couple of pretty cool games here tonight. Liberty at Western Kentucky to start things off tonight.
Well, nothing like going ahead and jumping straight into the frying pan right out of the gate.
UTEP at Louisiana Tech tonight. Of course, Florida International here in Murfreesboro to take on MTSU, and New Mexico State at Sam Houston State. So conference play getting started with abandon here tonight. And I guess FIU is going to leave here and go to Western. So it's interesting how it pairs out. They still play that Thursday-Sunday matchup, and it kind of depends on who you draw to see where you can kind of get started.
Well, and if you're, obviously looking ahead, which we can do because we're not on the coaching staff.
You're right.
If you're Liberty, I know what their coaches are telling them. This is a great opportunity to go get 2 road wins and really get off to a phenomenal start.
Yep.
Because not a lot of people are going to get wins at Murphy Center. Not a lot of people are going to get wins at Diddle Arena. So Liberty will go in guns blaring.
We'll see what happens tonight here as Florida International takes on Middle Tennessee. We'll take a break, come back, a scouting report with Associate Head Coach Matt Insel. That's next. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best zero sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Bucks, cash, bread, coin, dough, bank, loot, cheddar, whatever you call it, the Cash Instant games from the Tennessee Lottery have lots of it. 4 great games absolutely loaded to the brim with top prizes from $50 to $1,000. Now that's a whole lot of cabbage. Moolah, cheese, dinero, Benjamins. Well, you get the idea. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Time now for a scouting report on FIU. We're joined by Associate Head Coach Matt Insel. This is a team that's picked in the top 3 in the league in preseason. Just give us an idea of what they like to play like.
Just physical, athletic team that's going to, at times get wild. They turn the ball over a lot, but they force a lot of turnovers. They shoot it very fast and a lot of times miss the first attempt, and that's why they're one of the better offensive rebounding teams in our league and one of the better ones in the country. And so, we've got to stay very disciplined against this team because at times they're undisciplined, but that's just how they play. It's not something they're doing out of the ordinary. It's just how they play.
Kind of sounds like you're describing Tennessee.
Yeah, a poor man's version of Tennessee without that personnel that Tennessee has, but it's a very similar style. They're going to press, they're going to trap, they're going to get up, be very physical, they're going to push the ball in transition, they're going to shoot it fast and try to go get it. They have a big kid on the block that's really good. And when she gets it, she's very efficient. She's shooting 69% from the field.
Yeah.
But a lot of times she don't get it because they just take off and dribble it towards the rim and go score it, or they throw it up there and she has to go get it off a rebound.
So talk about their players that concern you.
Atkins is their leading scorer, extremely athletic, wing player, not a great shooter, but a driver, and is quick to the rim. That'll be a tough matchup for Jalen. And Natabu inside, the Iowa State transfer, 6'4", probably will be the most physical player we play the rest of the year.
Really?
And in our league, she's probably the most physical post. Now, that doesn't mean she's the best, but it's great for the next two games. Realistically, the best 3 post players in our league will be playing in these next 2 games. Us against Florida International with the big kid they have tonight, and then again against Liberty with their big kid. And so, you're going to see a matchup with Nastia. It's going to have 2 matchups for the next 2 games. They're very tough.
What concerns you? Can they shoot well outside?
That's the one thing they don't do very well. They don't shoot the 3 very well, but they're such great offensive rebounders. We have to be alert. We have to box out. We got to go to the boards. And you know how it is for teams that don't shoot well. When they make one, they all start making them. So let's hope that don't happen tonight.
I was going to say, if you don't shoot well, a lot of times say, okay, we'll zone them.
Yeah.
But then that opens up all kinds of rebounding opportunities, and that's not what you normally do anyway.
It's not what we normally do, and you're exactly right. They want you to play zone. They want you to play soft and all that so they can shoot it and just run to the boards. And, they got 4 to 5 kids that are averaging 5 and 6 plus rebounds a game. That's a lot when you start talking about that. And I think we looked at a stat this morning that they're 10th in the nation, or they're 7th in the nation in offensive rebounds per game. And then they're 10th in the nation at getting to the free throw line per game. Meaning that's what happens when you go get offensive rebounds. A lot of times you end up fouling them on their second or third opportunity, and they go to the free throw line. And so we've got to be really, really good on the boards tonight.
So finally, where are our advantages against them?
We got to execute offensively. As physical as they are defensively, once you get the ball rotated once or twice, they don't become near as physical defensively, and they have breakdowns. We got to force those breakdowns, and if we'll do that, we'll get the shots we want. As well, we got to instill our force with them. Teams like that pressure, you got to attack that. You can't play back. You can't play soft with that. We got to be the aggressor and go right back at them, attack them, and get to the rim. Because when you attack them, I think there's going to be a lot of openings. They're so spread out defensively, trying to pressure and deny. That leaves Courtney Blakely, Jalen, Tamia, and those guys a lot of driving lines.
New season when conference play starts, isn't
At
it?
0-0, we won 29 straight in this league.
Yeah.
And, we win tonight. It ties the record for the most wins in a row in Conference USA history. And so, we got a lot at stake. We were dominant in this league last year, and now we got to start going game by game and doing it again.
Good luck.
Thank you.
We'll have more in a moment. This is a Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog-friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness, Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeling and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Today's pregame visit with Coach Insel brought to you by the Daily News Journal. Read all about Blue Raider sports in the Daily News Journal. The DNJ is Rutherford County's first source for news, sports, and much more.
Well, we head into a new year, and I've got to admit, Rick, after the Princeton game, you were really calm and cool and kind of said, no, there's some good things here. We got a lot of good things going on.
We do. We got a lot of young players. We just hadn't done a good job getting them ready and themselves getting themselves committed to being ready. But I see them getting closer and closer. I think the last 3 days we've had some of our best practices. And why do I think that? I think they're just glad to be home and not on the road. We hadn't had a game. Our fan base is excited to see them, and I think they're very excited to get out there and play in front of the fan base tonight.
Yeah, I was going to mention that because we have literally played one game in Murphy Center in almost 2 months. It's amazing.
Well, and this place is magical. I mean, and we can come to it and get plugged up and get ready to roll when we go out and win some on the road. Then we can come back and get plugged up again. And, in the month of November and December, we played such a tough schedule. And we do that every year. And we designed it that way, but we ended up being way too many on the road. than we thought. And all of our coaching staff, we've sat down and evaluated that, and we hope we don't ever get caught back in that again. Yeah. But we're here tonight to get plugged up. I can tell you right now.
What's got to get plugged up for you tonight on the court to kind of start to get this thing turned around?
Well, I think right now we got a better idea of what we want to do offensively. I think we've worked tremendously hard on that defensive end the last 3 days. Mm-hmm. It was all right as it was, but there were some small things. You always can go back to fundamentals, Joe. I got that from Pat Summit. You know, I'd call Pat and talk to her. You know, even back when I was at Shelbyville, you know, we'd get bored, and you know, your players get bored, your team gets bored, your fan base gets bored, and you know, the one thing she told me, go back and work on your defense. Go back and work on your defense, and that'll get you out of being bored. Mm-hmm. Well, we've done that through the years, and that's kind of what we've done this week. We went back and we started working hard on the defensive end, and tonight I'm excited to see how that's going to turn out. And offensively, we've changed some things. We've shown a little better chemistry. We've got a couple of our young players that I think are ready to step up and do a little more. I think Jada Harrison is ready to do a little more. Seem to be more focused. Munson's another one that I'd like to see, you know, and we've already got Davis. Davis is, I think, doing pretty good. Mm-hmm. She's got to get better on the defensive end. That's some of the things we worked on. And then Jada Grantham has done good. So we're sitting in pretty good shape because the young ladies we got behind the ones that are playing, you know, you look at Tamia Scott, you look at Jalen Gregory, you look at Nas, Cab, Arike. I'm telling you, those are good players. Mm-hmm. And what we got to have is those kids behind them or those young ladies behind them step up and give them a few minutes so we can get them back in there when we get in foul trouble. You know, Sunday, we lost the game at 13 points. Well, Nas and Jalen Gregory was in foul trouble most of the game. Oh, yeah. And you look back at some of those fouls, Joe, I'm telling you, when I got home that night at 12:30, Devin was watching the game. It was very I got mad again, to be honest with you. And we had practice at 9 the next morning. Yeah. So I got to sleep about 2:30 or 3, and I got back up about 5:30 or 6. So I was in here ready to get going.
And we're ready to get going as well. We'll take a break. More in a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Tonight's injury report brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Murfreesboro's personal injury law firm, proud sponsor of the Blue Raiders. FIU missing some players. They're going to miss Tamaya Hayes. They're also going to have Benetta Diata, who is averaging almost 10 points a game, and Maya Kone, who scored 21 in their opener. They're all out of this game. We'll take a break. We'll come back, get started from Murfreesboro in just a moment.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU Athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes. Providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles, TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
It's the golden anniversary of Middle Tennessee women's basketball. Season number 50 of Lady Raider basketball is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Live from the Murphy Center in Murfreesboro, this is Lady Raider basketball. Tonight, Conference USA play begins as the Lady Raiders of Middle Tennessee take on the Panthers of Florida International University. I'm Joe Fisher. Welcome to the Glass House, joined by my partner Kyle Turnham here. Middle Tennessee 8-5 on the season, coming off the loss at Princeton 64-51, trying to get things right. FIU 4-7 on the year, dealing with some injuries, most recently a loss to Miami, Ohio, 62-55. Kyle, you mentioned this in the pregame. This is where Middle Tennessee has shined for a long time. Once you get to conference play, this is where they have been dominant.
You're absolutely right, and I will just say it straightforwardly. I mean, obviously it impacts your net ranking, but at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is what you get done in conference play. And you go win the conference, you get the #1 seed in the conference tournament, you win the conference tournament, you go to the NCAA, and the only thing that's up for grabs is your seeding. Right? End of story. So conference play is what it's all about.
Starting lineups brought to you by Ascend Federal Credit Union. Show your MTSU pride with every purchase. Visit an Ascend branch and ask for your MTSU branded debit card. Ascend, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend, insured by NCUA. No surprise, starting lineup for Middle Tennessee, the same it has been for every game this season. Courtney Blakely, Anastasia Moldareva, Jalen Gregory, Tamia Scott, Alina Arike. They are the starting five for Rick Ensel in his 20th year as coach of the Lady Raiders, who come into this game riding a 28-game home court win streak in Conference USA, a 29-game win streak in Conference USA, period. The record is 30 in a row that was set by Rice back through the 2018 through 2020 season. For FIU, number 0, and Gina Bioso, 5'11 junior from Spain, averaging 10 points per game. Will start. Paris Atkins, probably their best player. Junior out of Little Rock, 5'8", 14 points per game. She has 35 steals on the year. Number 13, Aaliyah Pitts, 6-foot senior out of Maryland, 6 points per game. Number 24 is Nel Natabu, 6'4 senior from the Czech Republic, averaging 10 points per game. And Lucia Flita, a 5'7 senior from Detroit Mercy High School, averaging 8 points per game. Lady Raiders white jerseys, shorts, blue numerals, lettering, and trim. FIU black jerseys, shorts, pink numerals, and lettering trimmed in blue. And the Lady Raiders control the tap, and we are underway as Middle Tennessee will move right to left here in this opening quarter of play. FIU opens up man-to-man. Gregory, top of the key, bounce pass to Arike. Comes left wing back to Tamia Scott. They're trying to deny her the ability to go to the right. Nas bounces it to Blakely. Pulls up at the free throw line with a dribble. Shot clock at 5. Arike outside Gregory. Long three-pointer, no. Rebound FIU.
Pretty solid defense by FIU. Well scouted. They understand the Lady Raider tendencies and really well defended.
So FIU with their first offensive possession. This is Bayoso. Tries to drive into the lane, kicks it outside. A three from the left wing is too strong. Blakely runs down the rebound for Middle Tennessee. Blakely cross-court pass. Gregory all alone for three. No good. She was too open. Offensive rebound. Tamia Scott. Oh, I thought she had an angle to go up. Took a tougher shot, but still made it.
She did. She had a chance to just keep dribbling to the left side of the rim and go straight up uncontested and put the degree of difficulty back in play and still got the basket.
First points of the night, 2-0 Middle Tennessee. They also lost the ball, got it back. Looking inside, can't go there. Sends it outside to Pitts. Pitts dribbling with the left hand, top of the key, lobs it into the lane, double team. Scott reaches in, and I believe is going to be called for a foul. She came help side on the double team and got a little bit of contact. and her first and the team's first.
Well, it was a great read by Tamia. As far as her rotation was concerned, she just happened to get her hand in there and picked up a really tough foul.
First on the Lady Raiders.
That's a push off on 10.
And there you go. And you got it. Foul on Paris Atkins. Her first, team's first.
Well, FIU is a team that wants more of an up and down style. They want more of a frenzied style. They don't really want to play half-court basketball.
Enrique tied up. Nice job there defensively by Atkins to get in and grab and tie it up and force the turnover as the possession arrow goes to the Panthers.
Well, FIU is doing a fantastic job of blowing up dribble handoff action with the Lady Raiders right now. As I said in the first possession, well scouted, well defended. Their detail defensively so far has been fantastic.
Belloso picks up the dribble, hands it to Pitts. Almost lost it right in front of us here. Needs some help. Finally finds a teammate. They hand it to Belloso.
Well, she walked.
And Belloso turned it over, and it was a nice save by Gregory on the baseline. And now they're going to say she double dribbled. Gregory was on her tippy toes on the baseline trying to stay in and apparently put the ball on the deck once and then turned and came up the court again, and they said that's a double dribble. And immediately Savannah Davis is going to check in. This is the earliest we've had a change. Savannah Davis coming in for Courtney Blakely right here. And Blakely retying a right shoe the minute she comes off the court. The lob into Atkins. Atkins drives into the lane, puts it up, partially blocked, foul call. That's going to be on Boldereva. That'll be her first.
That's what FIU does best. They are a downhill basketball team. They get to the free throw line at a really high level. As a matter of fact, they attempt 21.5 free throws a game, 23rd in the nation, yet only 3rd in the conference, which is sort of scary when you think that there are two teams better at that than they are.
Atkins makes the first free throw, 67% free throw shooter on the season, and this one to tie the contest, and she missed it. Rebound Gregory for Middle Tennessee. 2-1 Lady Raiders. Just over 2 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. Gregory bounce pass to the high post to Boldereva. One dribble to the left, back to Gregory. Well, they're not going to let her go right at all to Scott. Scott, top of the key, Enrique. Kicks it to the corner to Davis. Davis spots for a three, short. Rebound, Boldereva had it for a moment. Foul called on the floor on FIU.
And I think that's going to be on Atkins, and it is. That will be her second.
That is significant. She is their best player. They're already down 2 or 3 players injury-wise, and now Atkins is going to come out of the game. And Ndate Ndeye, a 5'10 freshman from Senegal, will check in. That is a significant loss for FIU early on. Lob into Scott. She'll take that 15-footer. Missed it long. Rebound FIU.
Again, well scouted by FIU. They know that Tamia likes to take that thing back to the open side, and they just iced that entire play.
And Ndeye with a dribble. Entry pass down low on Boldereva. Goes up. Nice shot. Good. That's Natabu with the basket. 6'4 senior out of the Czech Republic.
Natabu looks so much like McLaren that used to play at Mississippi State under Vic Schaefer.
3-2 lead, FIU. Davis with the basketball, hands it to Scott. So right now, I would assume you have Gregory running the post, although it's in Scott's hands. Now they get it to Gregory. Shot clock at 4. Gregory drives, floater, she's fouled. She'll go to the line. FIU bailed her out. Foul is on Flita.
Yep.
Lucia Flita Robles, 5'7 senior, her first, team's third.
Well, again, giving great credit to FIU. Right now, they are following their scouting report to a T and making things very difficult. They are taking away first, sometimes second options for the Lady Raiders. So Middle is going to have to grind offensively against this team. It's going to be a great test all night long.
Well, I'm glad you were talking right there. Jalen made the first free throw. I didn't want to jinx her. I'll let her take this one, then I'll tell you. She makes them both. 5th in the country, shooting 94% from the free throw line. A little bit of zone pressure in the backcourt by the Lady Raiders, leading 4-3. Almost a steal. It is a steal. Gregory got it, couldn't pick it up cleanly. Finally finds Blakely. Cross-court pass to Scott. Scott to the lane, running one-hander, too strong. Rebound FIU. That was a nice look.
Yeah, really tough break for Tamia.
And then FIU throws it away out of bounds in transition.
And that's one of the things that FIU will do. They are very, very turnover prone. They like to create a lot of turnovers, but because of that tempo, they will also turn the ball over. As a matter of fact, 24 average turnovers per game. That's a lot of possessions.
Middle Tennessee, 179 turnovers this season. FIU, 265. And there's one for Middle Tennessee add to the list. They tried to get into Boulder-Ava, and the backside help took it away. Loose ball. Blakely steals it right back. 2-on-1. Blakely leaves it. Gregory, step back, 3 from the corner. Yes!
Good transition by Middle Tennessee there. Jalen and Cap sort of trying to get on the same page there. Jalen's got ready to break to the rim, but then veered off at the last second. Penetrate pitch.
Jalen with 5, 7-3, Middle Tennessee lead. Bayoso with a dribble on the right wing. Shot clock already down to 12. Little skip pass to the left side now to Pitts. Pitts guarded by Scott. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and a foul on Tamia. And that's going to be her second. So significant now for the Lady Raiders. Scott with 2 fouls, and what will Rick Insel do? And the answer is Savannah Davis is up off the bench immediately, and Tamia is going to come out. Boy, you lose a really good defender, a really good rebounder, and a solid outside shooter right there.
Yeah, just one of your best players, one of your highest upperclassmen, and it's, you're replacing that with a freshman that's just sort of learning the ropes.
Bayoso with a dribble. Boy, a lot of dribble time here for FIU. Shot
Should be
clock
a 3
at 5,
second
and there
call.
it is. There it is. 3-second violation. And another turnover. Already.
Well, I counted to about 7, so we finally got 3 out of it. I mean, 14 sat in there trying to set a screen for an hour and a half.
That's 6 turnovers already on FIU
Glad
in this
they can
first
count
quarter.
to 3. There we go.
Blakely front court for the Lady Raiders, leading 7-3. Left wing Gregory. Gregory dribbles once, bounce pass to Enrique. Hands it back to Gregory. Right side Blakely. Entry pass Boulder-Ava. Great catch and lay in. Outstanding ball movement.
I really like that by Nas, too. No guesswork. Catch the ball, drop step, angle it, and go score.
First basket for Nas. 9-3 Lady Raider lead.
Nas needs to quit overthinking and just drive the ball to the rim all night long.
Picking up the defensive intensity a little bit right here. Blakely out on the perimeter. Shot put up no good. Rebound Boulder-Ava. Great position to Blakely. Long lead pass front court. Enrique with the catch and the lay-in.
Great job by Enrique of running the floor. Really nice pitch ahead. Middle on a 9-0 run over the last 2:17.
11-3 Lady Raider lead. 4:20 to go first quarter. There's the double team on the baseline. They bounce it to the free throw line. Now outside. Open 3 and a whistle. And they're going to call an offensive foul on FIU on number 24, Esnel Natabu. That is her first, team's 4th. Nice early start for the Lady Raiders. A little energy, a little frustration for the visitors from FIU. 4:12 to go in the quarter. 11-3 Middle Tennessee. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Bucks, cash, bread, coin, dough, bank, loot, cheddar, whatever you call it, the Cash Instant games from the Tennessee Lottery have lots of it. 4 great games absolutely loaded to the brim with top prizes from $50 to $1,000. Now that's a whole lot of cabbage. Moolah, cheese, dinero, Benjamins. Well, you get the idea. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
4:12 to go in the first quarter from Murfreesboro. Middle Tennessee leads FIU 11-3. Our First Vision first minute of today's game. First Vision Bank. Accomplish your vision for your personal or business finances with First Vision Bank. With dedicated banking professionals, products to fit your goals, and advanced financial management tools, your vision is our mission. FBB.bank. FDIC, equal housing lender. Kyle, you look at the stats. 7 early turnovers by FIU. They've only gotten 3 shots up on the rim in the first 6 minutes.
Yeah, they have. As we mentioned, they are a team that will turn the ball over at will, and the good news is only 3 turnovers by us. That's one of the things, again, that we've got to keep low. We don't need to give them extra possessions in terms of points off turnovers, in terms of offensive rebounds. That's how they supplement their offense.
Each team with a player with 2 early fouls. For Middle Tennessee, Tamia Scott, who is on the bench with 2 fouls. For FIU, Paris Atkins, who is arguably their best player, and she is on the bench with 2 personal fouls. So both teams going to have to struggle with that in the early going.
Halftime score from FIU with the men being down 3 at the half, 35-32.
Blakely will bring it up for Middle Tennessee. Moving right to left as you listen in the white jerseys and shorts, blue numerals and lettering and trim. Gregory bounce pass to Enrique, hands it back to Jalen. Jalen comes to Blakely. Boulder-Rava sets a screen at the top of the key. Blakely drives right side. Nice pass inside. Nosh for the lay-in.
Basic pick and roll basketball there. Nosh just diving straight to the rim. Again, no guesswork. Catch it, go straight up. Works pretty well.
13-3, largest lead of the night for the Lady Raiders. Bayoso with a dribble, spending a lot of time just dribbling the basketball on the perimeter.
Well, half-court basketball is not their strength. They are not a set-oriented team.
Hits, drives,
Charge.
ran over Enrique, and there's the charge. Alina took it. Pitts is called for the charge. You can see already frustration beginning to set in a little bit on FIU right now.
Yeah, and that's why I keep talking so much about not turning the ball over, because turnovers get them broken court basketball. And that's where they are at their best, is when the game is just completely
disjointed.
out of whack. Yep. Absolutely. And when they're having to come down and grind offensively against our defense, which is one of the best in the country, that is not conducive for a victory for them.
Enrique with the basketball, hands off Gregory. To the free throw line, can't shoot. Back out to Blakely. Shot clock at 12. Courtney penetrates. Needs some help. Gets it outside to Nas. Shot clock at 5. Savannah needs to take it. Shot clock at 3. At 2. Davis for 3. It's an air ball out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought she had the original shot, and she looked back to see where the defender was. That's one of those situations where, again, with 7 or less on the shot clock, you just got to go play.
Little zone press by Middle Tennessee in the backcourt. Bayoso, and I believe 10-second violation. How about that? Middle doesn't press much, but when they do, and they threw it on, and FIU was not ready for it.
Well, you can see how much FIU has changed with their foul trouble.
Gregory lost the basketball. Then they're going to be a reach-in foul on Enrique, I believe it will be. It was a loose ball. She was kind of wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, when Atkins picked up that second foul, the personality of their team has changed exponentially.
13-3 Middle Tennessee, 2:31 to go in the first quarter. FIU still only 1 for 3 from the field, almost turned it over again. They've turned it over 9 times in the first quarter.
Yeah, 7 in the last 4:46. They're having a really difficult time executing against this fantastic defense.
And there's a back slap out of bounds. Blakely knocks it out. with 13 on the shot clock.
Middle on an 11-0 run over the last 4 minutes and 32 seconds, and obviously that coincides with a 5-minute plus scoring drought from FIU. They can't hang on to it. They can't even get shots.
13 to shoot. FIU inbounds on the baseline under their basket. They get it in to Nadabu. Sends it out top. Pitts off the screen. Thought about the three. Passed it up. Valero drives, lost it, got it back. Ran under, scooped, and scored somehow. Judith Valero, a transfer from South Florida with the first basket in a long time. 13-5 Lady Raiders.
Well, it's interesting. She's a 37% three-point shooter, and she turned down the three, which I thought was odd because she was wide open.
Gregory doesn't turn it down. Fires too strong. Enrique knocked it out of bounds. It will go to FIU.
Yeah, good effort by Enrique getting to the offensive boards there. Tamia Scott back on the floor with 2 fouls. Play intelligently.
This is interesting. Rick does this a lot. He plays, especially his veteran players, expecting them to be able to play through this situation.
Yeah, you know, you've got to learn how to play with fouls because, I mean, whether it's first half or second half, sometimes you're just going to have to be on the floor with foul trouble.
Front court FIU. Cross-court pass, 3 from the corner is good. Nice shot by Valero, who has stepped in and knocked down 5 unanswered.
Jalen Gregory got caught a little too high in her help side scenario, and Valero just snuck right in behind her for the wide open skip and 3.
Enrique drives to the basket, scoops, won't go, but she was fouled.
I like to see that out of Enrique. I think that she's got to do that a little bit more. Turn down that three-point shot and drive the ball hard to the rim.
Foul was on Pitts. That's her second. And that'll send Enrique to the line for 2 shots. Alina, an 87% free throw shooter. And the lefty misses the first one.
Well, you're constantly talking to players about supplementing their scoring by getting to the free throw line. I think players spend too much time trying to avoid being fouled and avoid getting their shot blocked. Get to the free throw line. You know, post players, as a general rule, should average double figures on offensive rebounds, putbacks, and free throws alone.
Yeah. Enrique makes the second free throw. 14-8. Boy, think of how many great players through history have padded their stats by making 10 to 12 points a game from the free throw line.
The best ever. The best ever did it as well as anybody. And there's no discussion. That's Michael Jordan I'm talking about,
right.
By the way. There is no discussion who that is.
Bayoso with the basketball, guarded by Blakely. Inside the final minute of the first quarter here, 14-8 Middle Tennessee. Shot clock at 7. 3, right corner, good. The 3 by Fantasia James, a 5'9 sophomore who just checked in. And FIU, after trailing by 10, has cut it to 3.
Yeah, only her third made 3 of the year.
Top of the key, Enrique steps into a 3. Why not?
Nice rhythm. Off the ball, flashes to the high post, and that's the kind of 3 we're looking for from her.
Confident stroke there.
Well,
17-11.
I think getting to the free throw line made that shot.
15 seconds left in the quarter. FIU with the basketball, and stolen by Scott. Scott drives to the basket and scores.
That's why we want Tamia Scott on the floor. Be an incredible defensive player.
And a launch with 2 seconds left comes up short, and that'll end the quarter. Well, FIU cut it to 3, but a nice flourish there by the Lady Raiders with back-to-back baskets to finish the first quarter of play. 1 in the books, Middle Tennessee 19, FIU 11. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog-friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness, Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Atmos Energy, delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and business in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas for today and generations to come. Natural gas is the smart choice for fueling our energy future.
Well, the two key stats that we talked about before the game, and we'll keep an eye on this throughout the course of the game. We mentioned that FIU likes to supplement their offense by creating turnovers right now. Only 3 points for FIU off of Middle Tennessee turnovers. And then we talked about how they also like to supplement their offense by being dominant offensive rebounding team. Right now, FIU, no offensive rebounds, obviously no points. So the two categories that they need to be big for them are almost non-existent.
Are not, that's right. Yeah, turnovers 9-3 in favor of Middle Tennessee points-wise. Fast break points 7-1 in favor of Middle Tennessee as well. How about Notre Dame? 23-10 over Georgia. So the Irish advance to the Final Four. So we got Texas, Ohio State, Penn State, Notre Dame.
Well, and who would have thought Texas coming into the SEC would be the last man standing?
They almost weren't, but a 4th and 13 conversion in overtime kept them going.
That and the phantom hit.
Well, there's that. Ewers earned his NIL money, though. Just underway, second quarter. Middle Tennessee with the basketball, leading by 8. Gregory looking for a screen, bounces it to Boulder-Rava, hands it back to Jalen. 3, right wing, short. Long rebound, FIU will run it down. Front court, Valero, who's been a nice boost for them off the bench with 5 points. Hands it to Belloso. Belloso is their point guard. She likes to pound it on the deck. She spends a lot of time dribbling the basketball. Penetration, runner shot is blocked, but a whistle and a foul, and it's going to be, I believe, on Enrique. That'll be her second. So now you've got Scott and Enrique each with 2 personal fouls. And on that note, I look over and I see Jada Granum, the redshirt junior, going to check in. 6'3", out of Mississauga, Ontario. And Enrique will sit down.
Well, and the big thing we need out of Jada is we need her to, A, be physical, but not pick up silly fouls.
That's been the problem. First free throw was good by James. It seemed at times the whistle just finds her. You know, it's some of them have been tough calls, but it's been difficult for her to stay out of foul trouble. James makes both free throws. Fantasia James. 19-13 Lady Raider lead. 9:15 to go first half. Blakely front court. Works it left to right. Drives cut off. Top of the key, Granum. Comes left side, Gregory. Gregory back to Granum. Hands it off to Jalen. Gregory backs out with the dribble. Lobs to Boulder-Rava. Hands it back to Gregory. Bounce pass. Well, they've got Middle Tennessee pushed out on the perimeter. Shot clock at 3. Scott with a runner off the glass. Good.
So nice to have a player like Tamia Scott that you can just say, here's the ball, go make a play.
She did. 21-13. Tamia was 6. Playing with 2 personal fouls. Entry pass thrown away. Another turnover. That is turnover number 11 for FIU. Blakely will set it up offensively for the Lady Raiders. 8:20 to go in the first half.
Yeah, FIU about on target.
Oh,
like
nice reverse. Blakely's jumper a little bit too strong. Rebound FIU. They dribbled it off a shoe, but able to save it.
Tried to turn it over again.
Front court with a shoulder-high dribble. That is Fleta. Gets it to Valero. Valero into the lane. Bounce pass, and I believe a traveling violation. Could have called 3 seconds. Could have called travel. Had a number of options. FIU can't get out of its own way right now.
Well, we mentioned that they average 24 turnovers a game.
Well, they're halfway there.
8 minutes to go, they're halfway there.
They've got 12. The frustration is if you're middle, you're only up 8.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Blakely front court comes down the left side, bounce pass to Scott. Hesitates, works off the screen from Bouldereva. Top of the key, Granum. Comes left side, Blakely. Nice catch through traffic. Blakely kicks it cross court, Scott. Tamia with a shot fake. Into the lane, nice dish. Bouldereva was not ready and threw it out of bounds. Nas was going to the basket, thought for a rebound. Instead, the pass came right behind her.
Well, the big thing for Nas there is just keep your eye on the ball. That time she lost sight of the ball and was looking at the rim, but that was a sweet pass from Tamia Scott.
6 turnover by Middle Tennessee. And is that another turnover? Yes, it is. That's 13 as she stepped on the sideline.
Well, you also had Courtney Blakely that just threw an impromptu trap on the ball on the sideline. FIU did not see it coming. And right now, again, 3 turnovers in the last 148 for FIU.
13 turnovers in the contest so far. Scott at the high post, squares to the basket, lumps it inside. Bouldereva, and is there a whistle? I believe there is, and there's a foul.
There is. That's going to be on Atkins. That's going to be her third.
That is her third on Paris Atkins.
It was, that's part of the gamble of putting that player on the floor with 2 fouls. And here's where, it's just pick your poison. She's picked up her third. Now she picks up, and I'm talking about Atkins.
Right.
Or Tamia Scott, for that matter. She gets her third.
Bouldereva misses the first free throw.
You pick up an early foul in the third quarter, then it really puts you behind the 8 ball for the rest of the game.
Bouldereva misses the first free throw. She is a 68% free throw shooter, makes the second one. So Nas with 5, the lead back to 9. 22-13, 7:15 to go first half. There's that double team trap. They throw out of it to Fleta. Back out to Bayoso, and a whistle and a foul on the floor on Blakely, and that'll be her first.
Yeah, as quick as Cab is, she needs to quit that reach around move, and she just needs to stay in front and cut off that drive.
Well, you know how it is. Once she gets her hand on one or feels like she got a chance, she's going to go after another one. And then Savannah Davis wants to check back in. Who's she coming for? She's going to come for Granum. So going to go a little smaller here. Granum out, Davis in. So basically, Tamia Scott playing the 4 position here. Bounce pass on the baseline. 3 right wing is off. Rebound, Jalen Gregory. Had it back slapped away, but Jalen runs it down. Lead pass, front court. Savannah Davis lost it, turned it over.
Sav's got to catch that ball.
FIU coming the other way. Both teams a bit turnover prone, and now there's another one. And Blakely coming the other way, racing down court, and Courtney with a finger roll, good.
She saw that Nanabu was running with her, but could not run with her, and just took that thing all the way to the rack.
And timeout, I believe, taken on the court by FIU. 6:37 left to go in the first half. We'll take it as well. Middle Tennessee, largest lead of the night, 24-13 over FIU. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 47 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. A legacy of excellence. Only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2023 total sales.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Blue Raider fans, get ahead of the game with the best home services team in town. For your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and home improvement needs, Lee Company's the team to call. 615-867-1000 or leecompany.com. The reason that you can't pay attention to percentages, FIU shooting 57% from the field, 50% from three-point range, 75% from the line. They're down 11. Why? 4 of 7 from the field. They've taken 7 shots. They have 14 turnovers.
Yeah, there it is in a nutshell.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 14 possessions that not only did you not get a shot up, but then the points off turnovers battle is 12-3 in favor of Middle. Now, we talked about how FIU likes to supplement their offense from their defense. That being said, they're going up against the team that's number 1 in the conference in Middle Tennessee in terms of turnovers per game. 42nd in the country, only 13.8 turnovers per game. Middle, that being said, has 7 turnovers right now, which, you know, again, is a credit to FIU's defense, which we talked about early on. But that's, you know, those numbers are sort of scary when you look up and see only 7 shots and 14 turnovers.
Yeah, absolutely. 24-13, Middle Tennessee with the lead. 6:37 to go in the first half. Both teams dealing with foul issues, certainly for FIU. Paris Atkins, their star player, already with 3 personal fouls on the bench. Aaliyah Pitts has 2 fouls for them as well. For Middle Tennessee, Tamia Scott, Alina Enrique, each with 2 personal fouls. Scott is still on the floor right now as they continue that zone press in the backcourt.
2-1-2 now. They were 1-2-2. Now Middle has gone 2-1-2, matching up out of it back into man-to-man.
Fleet the Robles with a handoff. Nice behind the back dribble. Bayoso puts up the shot. It's no good. Offensive rebound and a foul. Is that Tamia? And it is, and that is her 3rd.
Well, as a coach, you talk constantly to your players about position defense. Just stay in front of the ball. That time, Cap goes for a steal, doesn't get it. That allows dribble penetration. That brings Nas up. That rotates Tamia down. That's where she gets foul number 3.
And she goes to the bench. Savannah Davis checks in. Shot put up, no good. Boulder Raven, nice strong rebound in traffic for the Lady Raiders. Valero missed the shot. Blakely front court, leading by 11.
Maybe the best shot FIU's had all night, and she got shot an air ball.
16-footer by Gregory is offline, no good. Rebound for Natabu for FIU. Panthers into the front court. Natabu squares about 17 feet away, holding the basketball. She does not want to shoot out there. Valero drives, leaves it outside, travel with it. Yes, she did. Got kind of caught in traffic, didn't know whether to go to the basket or kick it back outside, got caught in between.
Well, that's the second time that she's done that, and her coaches are telling her, just keep going to the rim. Players have a tendency to think about what they're going to be doing 3 weeks from now.
Blakely, 17-foot jumper, too strong. Rebound tapped out deep. Savannah Davis went to the floor, couldn't get it. FIU with a rebound. Fantasia James to Bayoso. Bayoso, and a foul, I believe, on Blakely.
Yep.
That's going to be 2 on Courtney.
I was going to say that's 2 on her. So
James will come out of the game for FIU. shouldn't be free throws. We should be inbounding. And we will from the baseline. 5:20 to go in the half. 24-13. Middle Tennessee leads Florida International. The lob in, the penetration to the lane, the spin move by Pitts, bounces it. Down low, back to Pitts, puts it up, rejected by Grantham, out of bounds. Jada said no thank you.
Well, and again, quality defense without fouling. Great job of walling, not once but twice, and then getting through to get the block shot.
9 on the shot clock. Penetration, can't shoot. Back outside, Belloso. Belloso drives, lost the basketball, runs it down in the corner, slips down, throws it up for grabs, and it's taken away by Bouldereva. Good defense. Blakely racing down court. Leaves it for the trailer. Grantham put it up and got it.
Really nice catch by Jada Grantham, not to mention the finish there. Nice transition defense to offense off that turnover.
Post players are rewarded when they run the floor.
They absolutely are.
26-13, Middle Tennessee has doubled up on FIU. Down low, nice spin move to the right, shot put up no good, rebound Blakely, good
Great
defense.
Job by Jada, rather than fouling, just walling and making Natabu finish over the top, which she can't do. She needs angles to score. That's fantastic defense.
Blakely comes to Davis on the left wing. Davis bounce past Bouldereva, top of the key, spots for three. Back iron, top of the backboard, no good, and then a foul. That's the one you don't like. Grantham with a reach in over the back. Giveth and taketh away.
Yeah.
And that, I believe, is going to bring us to free throws on the other end. That is team
number
foul
five.
number 5. Tamia Scott on the bench with 3 for the Lady Raiders. Arike with 2. Blakely with 2. Blakely still on the court. First free throw up and no good. As a team, not a good free throw shooting team. FIU 60% as a team.
Yeah, they take a lot of them. They just don't make a lot of them.
Making the second one there.
As I mentioned, they're 23rd in the country in free throws attempted per game.
First point for Pitts on a 6-point average. 26-14, Lady Raider lead. Blakely trying to get a little separation. Bounce past Grantham. Grantham puts it on the deck, once back to Blakely, deep right side. Courtney, ball was kicked. Should get 20 on the shot clock, and we will. 3:51 on the game clock in this second quarter.
Great time for us to really put our foot on the gas. Obviously, FIU really struggling offensively, and turn this thing from a 12-point lead into a 20-something point lead by halftime. Really send a strong message.
Blakely finds Gregory. Gregory up top, Grantham. Whistle away from the basketball. Foul, I believe, on number 24. That's Natabu holding Bouldereva. That's her second
team foul.
Yep, second team foul of the quarter. Jessica Burks-Wiley, the head coach for FIU, has a leg issue. She's on one of those little mini scooters that she's got one leg propped up on. Gregory to Blakely. Blakely open, wide open three. Too strong. Rebound FIU. I don't mind her taking that shot. Top of the key, Pitts for FIU. Pitts guarded by Bouldereva. Whistle and a foul. They're going to get Grantham inside.
Yeah, they are. She was a little late on the step in and then tried to come over the top of that defensively. Should have been up the line to begin with. One step, shut it down.
And this is the kind of game where some of these players have a chance to make a serious contribution, like this one checking in right now. Emily Monson, 6'1" sophomore out of Blackman High School in Murfreesboro. She's going to come in. Savannah Davis sits down.
Well, and the thing that you don't want to have happen, obviously, is
free throw no good.
Once again, FIU, thank goodness, is not making free throws, but you've got a 12-point lead. They've had 6 turnovers in the last 7 minutes. They can't score from the floor. Don't send them to the free throw line. Play defense without fouling.
4 of 11 from the field for the game, and we have 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half. Second free throw is good by Nutabu. She's got 3. 26-15, 3:16 to go in the first half. Blakely bringing it up on Bayoso.
FIU now 5 out of 8 from the free throw line.
Grantham try to hand it to Gregory. They scrap for it on the floor. Jump ball possession arrow is going to give it to FIU.
Well, again,
bad spacing right there.
Well, the bottom line is they don't respect Jada Grantham as a ball handler. So when she catches the ball out there, they are jamming her like crazy. And that's sort of what creates that turnover. That's where she's really got to get that ball moved very quickly off the catch.
But there's also a responsibility of the guard not to put Jada in that situation.
Well, I mean,
if you can.
When you're running the interchange like we run it, she's going to catch it out there. The big thing is that when she gets it, she's got to move it very quickly before they come out and jam.
3:04 left in the half, 26-15 Middle Tennessee. Lady Raiders 10 of 22 from the field. There's the double team in the backcourt. FIU able to break that. Pitts drives right side of the lane, cut off. Kicks to the corner. Now a skip pass stolen away by Grantham to Blakely.
Slice the floor.
Blakely leaves it for the trailer. Gregory, long three is short. Rebound to Fowler, and that's a shove. Yep. I think we all saw that one. That was Lucia Fleta Robles. That was a two-arm shiver in the back. It was very evident. Team foul number 3 of the quarter.
Well, and again, Emily Munson going to the offensive boards there, rewarded for working early.
Monson inbounds to Gregory, off the catch. The shot in and out, no good. Rebound FIU. Spun around and came out. Good defense by Blakely to cut off the drive. 2:30 left in the half. Entry pass, Natabu. Natabu goes up, got it. Nice shot by Isnel Natabu.
Yeah, she's actually scored twice over the top, but again, that's the play. Wall her and make her make that shot.
She played at Iowa State, Sacramento State.
Well, she's got the frame now.
Yep, 6'4" and solid. 2:05 left in the half.
Like I said, she looks just like Elizabeth McLaren that played at Mississippi State.
Monson went to the basket, had it partially deflected. Rebound FIU racing down court. Bayoso. Bayoso steps through, throws one up wildly, no good. Offensive rebound. Shot clock did not reset. 3 from the wing, no good. Rebound Boulder-Rava. Outlet to Blakely. 2-on-1. Blakely, bounce pass. Monson steps through and scores. Maybe not as easy as it should have been, but she finished.
Right. Degree of difficulty doesn't add any points to that, but we got that one to go down.
28-17 and a whistle. I think they're going to get Grantham again.
Yes, they are.
This is the issue. Jada keeps picking up these fouls, and now she has 3. And are we going to get Enrique back, or are we going to get maybe, do you get Mason?
I will say this. Under the circumstances with that big of a lead, I'd ride it out.
I don't see any movement on the bench. Natabu at the line for 2 shots.
Well, as we talk about the starters playing with foul trouble, Jada's got to play with some foul trouble too.
Natabu is a 35% free throw shooter on the season. And she missed one. It's tipped to the corner, and FIU runs it down. They're going to get another chance. 1:23 left in the half. Long 3 is an air ball, but an offensive rebound for FIU. Driving, and there's a shove, and there's the offensive foul. That's as easy as you can get. That's on Pitts. That's her 3rd. It's one of those things, Kyle. A lot of times they'll let contact go, but when you see the arm extended and through the contact, it's going to get the whistle every time.
Yeah, I refer to it as the chicken wing.
Yep.
When the chicken wing shows up, it's pretty well history. Pretty easy call.
Gracie Dodgen checks in, the 5'10 redshirt sophomore out of White County High School, Sparta, Tennessee. Blakely with a runner to the basket, no good. Rebound FIU. Bayoso drives to the lane, stumbles, kicks it to the corner, launching a 3 that's an air ball. Wild shot, offensive rebound, put back wild, no good. Loose ball, scrap 4, taken away nicely by Monson. Nice strong rebound to Blakely. Cross court, open 3, in and out, no good. Rebound FIU. 42 seconds left. When Matt Insel talked to me in the scout, this is the kind of game he described. Wild, out of control. That's going to be a foul on Boulder-Rava, and that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I get it, but that's a tough one.
Well, it starts out here on the perimeter. Gracie Dodgen just got blown right by. Anastasia had to come over and take the hit. And again, we've seen penetration multiple times get players in foul trouble around the charge arc.
And that's what's going right now. They took Gracie Dodgen out, and immediately Rick Insel explaining exactly what you were talking about. This is what happened.
Well, you've got to get on the top foot, number one. If you're going to send her anywhere, you need to send her baseline. That time she just got blown by right out here at the point of attack.
James made one, missed one. Rebound Blakely. 33 seconds left, about a 6-second difference shot clock, game clock.
Middle one out of its last 8. Florida International 0 for its last 5.
It's not an offensive show.
No, it is not. There's a
Blakely,
foul.
There's a foul, bodied up by Bayoso.
And that is their 5th. She will now shoot free throws.
That is just a gift.
Not very intelligent.
That is just a gift right there. That should be 5. And they were going to go to the sideline to inbound, and now they've gotten the foul count.
Well, everybody in the gym knew it but him.
Somebody finally got it there. Blakely, 83% free throw shooter on the season. And misses the first. You know, she was 0 for 17 from three-point range going into the Princeton game. Made 2 threes in that game.
Well,
and missed both free throws here, but Gregory runs down the miss. Now you can play for the final shot of the half. Boulder-Rava, I think, maybe caught a knee.
No, they're going to call a foul.
Foul.
Nadabu.
I think she got kneed in the thigh or something, and she's hobbled a little bit, but she's going to go to the line. So the foul on Nadabu is her 3rd.
Well, 2 gifts from FIU.
Well, didn't cash the first one.
No, didn't cash the first one. Maybe we'll cash the second one.
Boulder-Rava 5 points. And makes the first one.
And Anastasia was just basically running to the rim. There was no reason for Nadabu to come out and foul her like she did, but we're thankful.
And Nas makes them both.
She's still in the Christmas spirit.
Yep.
Still giving.
Still giving. 13 seconds left in the half. FIU front court now with 8, with 7. Bayoso with 5, still dribbling with 4. Behind the back dribble with 3. Runs into Boulder-Rava. Forces one up in traffic, put it up, no good. Woo. Got a pass through the traffic and got a shot up on the rim. Fortunately, it did not go. Well, they probably won't take this tape and put it in the Hall of Fame.
This one is not aesthetically pleasing.
No, it's not. But the scoreboard is at the moment if you're a Lady Raider fan.
Well, I've said it a million times. It's a math contest, not an art exhibit.
That's exactly right. Halftime here from the Murphy Center. Middle Tennessee 30 and FIU 19. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
Bucks, cash, bread, coin, dough, bank, loot, cheddar, whatever you call it, the Cash Instant games from the Tennessee Lottery have lots of it. 4 great games absolutely loaded to the brim with top prizes from $50 to $1,000. Now that's a whole lot of cabbage. Moolah, cheese, dinero, Benjamins. Well, you get the idea. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Halftime from the Murphy Center in Murfreesboro. Middle Tennessee leads Florida International 30-19. Dr. Davis Spivey and Murfreesboro Oral Surgery and Implant Center, proud supporters of Blue Raider athletics. For over 25 years, Dr. Spivey has provided the best oral surgical care possible to our community. This one has felt like pulling teeth in some ways, the way this was played. Well, I tell you, Kyle, you look at this, Middle outstanding defense. You look at FIU, 1 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. You hold the Panthers to 29% from the field for the game to this point. There's got to be just a little bit of frustration to only be up 11.
I don't think there's any question. If you're in the Lady Raider locker room, you're sort of scratching your head going, our defense has been absolutely fantastic. And I mean, offensively, our numbers aren't terrible outside of what we're shooting from the three-point line. We've taken care of the ball for the most part. They only have 3 points off turnovers. They have no points on second chance points.
Right.
How are we only up 11 points right now? And it's, but again, you look down the stretch, Middle 1 out of its last 8 from the floor. FIU 0 of their last 5. So both teams are really struggling offensively for different reasons.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll go through some of the stats for you after this. 30-19 Middle Tennessee. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. Middle Tennessee leads FIU by a score of 30-19. Statistically, in the first half, Middle Tennessee from the field 11 for 28, 39%. Only 2 of 11 from three-point range, 18%. 6 of 10 from the free throw line, 60%. FIU, 5 of 17 from the field for 29%. They only went 1 of 11 in the second quarter. 2 of 7 from three-point range, 28%, and 7 of 12 from the free throw line for 58%. Rebounding, and again, this is one of those stats that can be a little deceiving, Kyle, because when you miss a lot of shots, you get a chance for a lot of rebounds. And FIU's leading in the rebounding 20-13 right now.
The good news is, though, they've only gotten 6 offensive rebounds.
Which
and I know
is their
that
strength.
Sounds like a lot, but they have no second chance points.
Which is very unusual for them. They have a tremendous, they're averaging 22 offensive rebounds per game in their wins this season, so that's a big stat. This will tell you about all you need to know. FIU, 3 assists, 18 turnovers. Kind of tough to produce when you have that stat line.
Yeah, that's why you feel like they've got 18 turnovers. Our lead should be larger than that.
Middle Tennessee, 7 assists and 8 turnovers, 8 steals by the Lady Raiders in the first half, 5 steals for FIU.
Yeah, you go and you look at that. I mean, we've got 14 points off turnovers, so almost half of our points have come off of turnovers. You feel like if we would be a little bit more efficient offensively in the half court, that deficit would be larger.
Individually, scoring-wise, Enrique was 6, Boldareva was 7. She has 5 rebounds as well. Blakely with 2, Gregory with 5, Scott with 6. Tamia played with 3 fouls, by the way. 2 for Grantham, 2 for Emily Monson as well. For FIU, 6 for Nadabu, 5 for Valero, 6 for James, 1 for Atkins, 1 for Pitts. Atkins, their star player, 3 fouls, only played 3 minutes and 9 seconds.
Well, I want to bring up a battle of the point guards to tell you just how important, the position is and why the game is what it is right now. Courtney Blakely, our point guard, 7 assists, no turnovers. Their point guard, Bayoso, 1 assist, 5 turnovers.
There you go.
There's the game.
That's it right there. We'll take a break, come back for the second half. MTSU leading 30-19. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics, because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 47 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2023 total sales.
Switching is easy. You do it all the time. You switch on the lights, you switch on TV channels, and you can switch and save with State Farm. Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Deb Insel, and I can switch you over so you can start saving today. My team and I are ready to welcome you to State Farm Neighborhood. It's easy to switch and save. Just give me a call at 931-684-5274. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.